All right, folks, day 83. Let's see if we can make something happen. Can y'all hear that ringing?
Hello?
Hey, Tina.
Hey,
Hey, it's Mark. We were speaking last night. You said your phone died?
yeah.
Yeah. So where do we leave off?
Right. The guy that bought my 38 is gonna go ahead and buy the 26. He's giving me 1,500 to leave on Monday or Tuesday because my brother almost beat me to death last night.
Oh my God. Sorry to hear that.
And so he's in jail. I didn't get home from the hospital until 1 in the morning, and the guy that works at the ambulance deal down here, they called him MedStar, and he brought me home. He knew where I live because he's been here to my place before.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I've been pretty much just curled up on my bed in my motor home. And I think it was a little bit too much for my boy's girlfriend because she went into labor this morning at 6 this morning. So now she's in the hospital. But she's having her baby boy, and it's about time.
So I just want to make sure your brother is locked up. So at the very least, that should not be a concern anymore. The person that already bought your 38 acres, him buying it, you're going to be in a better position, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that he's giving you 1,500 today to be able to get
On
out of there?
Monday, he's giving me 1,500 on Monday to get me out, to help me get to safety away from my.
Hmm.
And then we're trying to. I know I won't get the rest of the money until it closes all the way, which is supposed to be around September 30th to October 30th. But he's gonna keep giving me extra if I need it, because we're gonna try to get the backhoe and that out of here too. Unless like he said, I could find somebody to buy it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that somebody's able to come through for you. And being that he bought the 38 acres, do you full-heartedly believe that he'll be able to get this done for you in time?
I think he will. I'm hoping. I mean, if I don't get the 26 done right away, I'll at least have the other to fall back on to, be gone at least.
All right.
But I don't know for sure.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess what I'll do then is I'll just reach back out to you in about a month and just make sure that he was able to get you out of there because you already told me yesterday you were feeling endangered for your life, and last night even just proved it even more. I just want to make sure somebody's able to come through for you.
Yeah. I just ended up sick to my stomach because they gave me some pain meds to stop the pain at the hospital, and apparently it wasn't too helpful for me. It's stopping all the pain, but I think it made me sick probably because I didn't have anything in my stomach.
Hmm.
I was too busy trying to get everything away from where my brother's was being at. But even then, with the boy here, he started up over the hillside until he saw my boy standing there. And then all of a sudden he took off because he thought the kids had took off. And then baby Smokey went after him too. My service dog hates my brother. He always has.
I'm so sorry you got to go through this, Tina. But like I said, I'm just happy somebody's able to get you out of there first thing Monday.
I couldn't hear what price you had said anyways, and it's like then my phone hung up and I wasn't hearing good.
It's all good, because if you're saying that somebody's willing and able to buy this in the next 30 days and they can put 1,500 in your pocket on Monday, then I'd happily bow out. As long as I know, like I said, that you're going to be in a better position. So,
I'll be out of here at least.
yeah, there's no point in me trying to there's no point in me trying to get involved if somebody that can get this done for you.
Because he's gonna call me later on today back. I talked to him this morning because the boy went ahead and got a hold of him last night. He texted him and told him that I was in the hospital and was scared that I might have busted ribs. But then it's like, well, how could I have busted ribs? And it dawned
Chris,
on me.
if you get a call,
he
feel free to take over. I don't want to just hang up on her, but
generator.
I think she just needs to vent for a second.
And I know my shoulders on my backside are all swollen and it's got, they said something about abrasion or something like that on one side of my shoulder. And then he was I spun around to try to get away I was going to hit him so I could get away. And that's when he started hitting me in the front. He was using his fist and my jack handle. They put me in some type of a tunnel at the hospital to do, I think he said close to 50 shots of my head coming down to my neck, make sure there was nothing wrong there. It showed a little bit of swelling from my old injury, but that's because my head flew backwards. It didn't hit anything, but it flew backwards and it caused that. And then he took me out of the tunnel, repositioned me a different way, and then he had to put that dye in me and then put me back through the tunnel to do x-rays all the way through my body. And there's no tears or anything on my lungs, and they were worried about that because how bad I was having trouble breathing. But yeah, when he calls me back tonight, if he's not able to get the 26, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay. Just reach out to me if there's anything you need, Tina, please.
Okay. I mean, the main thing that I'm gonna worry about that I'm gonna have to leave behind is my backhoe.
Your dog is going nuts here. I can't hardly understand you. Okay, now start again.
Oh yeah. So my name is Chris. I was calling you because it looks like you had either talked to somebody on my team or filled out a form online looking to sell your property on River Road. Are you still looking to sell?
I talked to somebody, JW,
Uh-huh.
earlier today, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know JW.
JW Epstein, he said.
Oh, okay. So are you under contract with him or
I'm not under a contract with anybody.
okay,
I
so
just called, wondered if I wanted to sell. I said, give me a price. I told him, like, if he wanted to meet me next week, he could come and look at the property and everything. So he's supposed to call me next week. So I don't know.
how much are you looking to get for the property?
Well, I don't know. I mean, make me an offer. Have you looked at it? Have you seen it?
Well, I can only see the street view online. That's all that I know from the property.
Yeah.
So I guess what can you tell me?
Do what?
What can you tell me about it?
What can I tell you about it?
Yes, ma'am.
2 baths, steel siding. It's a double wide mobile home with steel siding, steel roof. Got 2 rent properties on it. On the property, 1 bedroom wood structure, and then a 2-bedroom house, trailer house. It's well water. It's out of the city limits. There's a great big carport. This dog is gonna drive me crazy. Carport that you can put a boat. I've got my boat, my trailer under it in
Hmm.
the back. It's got 2-3 outbuildings. I don't know. The Connex is not gonna. It's coming with me when I finally get my final move made.
Final move made.
So, sorry.
You said final move made?
Well, I'm half here and half there. I got 1 foot in this house and 1 foot in that house. Hang on just a minute. Let me let them outside. I can't understand half of what you're saying.
Okay.
Just a minute. Come on, Scooby. Come on. Here. Okay. I'll let you. Okay, now. I inherited my parents' property. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm moving. It's about a quarter of a mile north of where that house is at. Up the road. It's actually still on River Road, but they call it Demas Highway, Highway 287 up here.
Hmm.
But it's not but about a quarter of a mile. But I've had a lot of setbacks here. I had freeze breaks under the house. I had freeze breaks in the shop. I've had a lot of setbacks trying to get established here. I had we took all the carpet and all that stuff out, and then I had the floor was falling in one place between the kitchen and the dining rooms. I had to have all that cut out and redone, and then I had to put flooring down and stuff. And then I had some health issues and whatnot. It's just been a long, drawn out process. Is what it's been.
Man.
That we've been down here camping out. I tell everybody. My husband's an invalid, and he has his lift chair, and me and my dogs are sleeping on the air mattress in the bedroom. So, my house is actually in boxes out here in the shop. All my stuff, but all down there at the other houses, my furniture's still there. But I had problems with the flooring, didn't glue down good here at the new house, and so the guys are supposed to come next week, and they're going to do a heat roller on it and make sure everything adheres good. And they still like putting some molding and stuff down. So it's just been a process.
Okay.
It is. And that wore me down. I tell you, I tried to keep the yard going down there, and I can't do that in this one, too. My nephew still lives there in the trailer house in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought him a trailer, but we got to find a place to put it. So it's just been a process.
Okay.
I don't know. I got the phone call this morning, and they want to know if I wanted to sell, and I answered all the questions, and they finally put me through to somebody, but then I talked to that guy. His name is J.W. Epstein, is who it was. He lives here in Amarillo, but he was in Lubbock today.
Oh, okay.
So,
And he said he was gonna.
anyway, I do want to sell. I don't want to be pushed, because I've got, like I say, I've had too many. I have health issues. In December I come down with pneumonia, and then about in January, February, I had strep throat, and then about dealing with my legs swelling for about a month now. I've been having to lay down and put my leg in the air, and so I'm just not getting anything done. It's been one thing after another. But
Are you
for sale? I just got to get
health
everything, all my ducks in a row.
health wise? You doing better?
Do what?
Are you doing a little bit better health wise? I know you said you're struggling.
Yeah, it was just I don't know what it was. I had this hit me back in 2023 when my husband was in the hospital, and my legs just swelled up like big balloons from the knee down, and I had to. They sent me to the hospital, to the ER this time, to make sure that it wasn't blood clots, and it wasn't. It was just fluid. But anyway, I'm doing better. I'm not having to wear the compression socks, and I'm not having to lay down and put my leg in the air 3 or 4 times a day. So yeah, everything's working better now. But I'm 78 years old. I guess it's time for things to start falling apart. I've been in good health my whole life, and then all of a sudden, just since December, I've had that. I've never been sick until December. I had 2 or 3 things now hit me, so I guess gotta give up some of the health now.
No, that's when you gotta push to get better. That's when you have to push even more to get better. Exercise, eat right, everything.
I'm not one to be sick. That's not my bag now.
Yeah.
I'm the person that can't sit still. Constantly. In fact, I fixed to go out and set me up a paint table, and I had to get the floor registers, the return air vents to put down here, and they sent me some that are too big and they're white.
Yeah.
But to get it done, I'm gonna go out there and paint them. I'm always into doing something. I don't sit around. I don't watch TV. I don't go shopping. I don't do none of that stuff. I'm constantly doing something around the property here.
That's good. So, Ms. Joanna, I know you said you're moving to that other house, and you're having a lot of challenges with that. But I guess, what's the time frame that you're looking at to sell this one?
Well, I've got to find. I bought my nephew a trailer, and we had to move it. It's in the back of my property there on River Road now, because I had to get it out of where we bought it. But anyway, we had a lot of setbacks, a bunch of setbacks on that deal. And anyway, I was going to move him down here, but him and I don't always see eye to eye. And so I thought, I'm 78 years old. I can't. I need some peace and quiet. I don't need somebody that's going to blow up and have a temper tantrum and something like that. So I told him, I said, it's just not going to work for us to live that close to each other. I said, I'll find you an acre or 2 somewhere. So I've got to find a place for him to put that trailer. I'm trying to buy the 2 acres that's right straight across the road from me. But the guy that bought it, I found out he is in a nursing home in Clinton, Oklahoma. He's got real bad dementia. And his brother, I talked to him earlier this week, he has the power of attorney, but he's not really quite ready to make. I guess it's, it's like maybe he thinks he'll get over it type thing or something. He doesn't want to sell it out from under him. his brother, you know. So anyway, he told me, he said, I'm not quite ready to let go of it. He said, but I'll sure keep you in mind. When we bought that place at 9612 there, that 2 acres was with it. And we told him, I said, nah, take that off. We don't need that 2 acres because there's 5.928 with my house there. And so we let that 2 acres go.
Man.
We kicked ourselves a million times. We could have put some self-storage units over there and been set for life, you know.
Yeah.
But it's one of those hindsight 2020 things. But anyway, I'm trying to buy it from that guy now, and if I can, well, I'm going to put my nephew's trailer over there, and then I'll be ready to unload all my stuff there.
So are you planning to buy it and give it to him, or you just buying it? You're gonna still be the owner and like just let him stay there?
No, it's his. Now, when I buy it, I told him, I said, now when it comes time for me to vacate this old life and go upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
you've already got your inheritance, so
Man.
don't be expecting nothing else. But no, I'm just going to buy it and put him on it. It's got electricity and a well on it, but I'm pretty sure it don't have a septic on it. I probably had to put a septic tank on it for him.
Yeah.
But I
And
can
well,
do that up here anyway, so.
you sure love your nephew.
About $8,000 right there.
Just the well alone.
No, the septic.
Oh, the septic.
Yeah, it don't have a septic on it.
Oh, okay.
What it was going to cost me was around $8,000 here to put him a septic up here behind. He was going to go up here behind me. Here's 10 acres here.
And I guess like how much are those 2 acres gonna run you? Like how much are they gonna cost?
I don't know what. That was another thing. I don't know what acreage is selling for.
Mm.
You know. I mean, I don't even know how to find out.
Gotcha.
I don't have a clue what, you know, what the acreage is selling for.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know a fair price if he hit me with a price.
So I guess.
Like I say, I don't know. I guess I could probably call Pratt and see if they could tell me what acreage in that area is running.
Call who? Sorry.
Pratt, the Carter Randall Appraisal District.
Oh, okay.
I probably could call them and ask them what acreage is going for in that, you know, right there
Mm-hmm.
in my area.
Okay. Gotcha. So I guess like are you looking to use the money from this property to do that? To buy that acreage for your nephew? Or I guess what are you looking to do with that?
Well, no, I'm gonna have to buy that acreage and get him off of there before I, you know, sell all that. He is a junker, and it like drove me crazy. I told him, I said, you got to get this that shop building down there. My husband, when he was able to, he's an invalid now, but he worked on lawnmowers and small engines.
Yep.
And then now that he's been down since 2023, well, my nephew just kind of took over down there at the shop, and he hauls more in than he hauls out.
Mm-hmm.
I told my husband, I said, now I can't even stand to go out on the back porch and look toward the shop. It's such a mess. But I told him, I said, you got to get all this out of here. I said, because when I go to sell it, I said, they ain't going to want to buy all your junk. So he's hauling a lot of it off to the junkyard and stuff. So he's got I told him, I said, you got to get it all cleaned up. I said, it's not my place to clean it up. I said, so you better keep moving on it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
anyway, I talked to that guy earlier. I told him 200 to 250,000. I know that I probably can't get that much, but it's a starting place. The biggest drawback that I'm going to have
Mhm.
is there's no septic system. It's out of the city limits, and when we bought it, it was cesspools, and we never had any problem with them, so we just left them. We didn't never do anything with it, you know. In 40 years, I never had my cesspool pump.
Mhm.
That's how deep it was. And I never had any problems with it, so we just left it. You know, if we'd had problems, I probably would have put a septic system in. That's going to be the biggest drawback I've got, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
like I say, it's out of the city limits. That city limits run so crooked across there that a block down the street, they're in the city limits, and I'm out of the city limits. I mean, it's just real jagged where it
Mhm.
goes across through there. So I'm not far out. I think Cherry Avenue is the city limit boundary.
Yeah. And I guess what did he tell you when you told him that price?
Oh, he told me he couldn't do that price.
Mm.
Well, it's like I told he said, why did you ask that? I said, well, that's kind of what's for the market at. Several people told me I could probably get more than that for it. And I said, well, I'm not going to pull no wool over nobody's eyes.
Yeah.
I know that the septic system will be a drawback, because I don't know if the city was to reach out and pull that part of town, my part of town in there, I'd had to done septic systems, but they didn't, so we never went to that expense.
Mm.
Let's see, there's there's three, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 cesspools there. There's one for each. I've got three rentals and then mine. And I was fortunate. My dad was a plumber,
Yep.
so to speak. He was in pipeline construction, so if I had plumbing problems, well, all I had to do is call Daddy. And then this nephew, his daddy was a master plumber in Texas and in Colorado, so he grew up doing plumbing.
Mhm.
So I always had plenty of plumbers around if I had plumbing problems.
Well, that's good because that'll save you some money for sure if you had any plumbing
Yeah.
problems.
It does.
Okay. So
For sure.
I guess you talked to
I could call you, when I get closer to being ready. I mean, like I say, I got that phone call this morning. Well, yeah, I wanted to sell. We'll answer 2 or 3 questions. Well, I did. And first thing you know, they put me on the phone, and that's when I talked with that
Yeah.
KW. But I wasn't, like I told him, I said, I'm not to that point yet. I said, but I'm working that way.
I guess how much time or when do you think you'll be ready?
I hope within the next 3 months. Is what I hope before then, really.
Mhm.
But like I say, I've got to find a place to put that trailer house.
Yeah.
And somebody gave him a motorhome, and another guy gave him the travel trailer. So they're sitting back there. I told him, I said, you got to quit hauling this crap in here. But anyway, so he's going to have to move a motorhome and a travel trailer, and he's already moved a bunch of stuff up here. I've got a 30 by 40 steel shop here, and behind it, my dad built it's a pole barn. And I told him, I said, you can have the pole barn for your shop, for doing whatever you want to do. So
Mhm.
he's got a bunch of his stuff that's moved up here in the back. But what's left down there, I told him, I said, don't move nothing else up here. I said, because we just going to find a place to put that trailer.
Yeah.
And we've looked at a couple of places, but I really would like to get that 2 acres across the road there. It'd be so handy. I
Mhm.
wouldn't have to move it very far. I've already spent $1,700 to get it where it's at.
Okay.
That was just to move.
Yeah.
$5,000 for the trailer. So anyway, I told you, I said that $5,000 trailer is starting to be a whole bunch more.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on just a sec. Oh, I need to make that. I'll call him back. If you want me to call you, I can.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to give me your name and your number, and I can let you know, you can come look or whatever.
Yeah.
When I get a little closer to the time, it's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just trying to understand like what like one the timeline, and also I guess if there was somebody that came in and worked with your timeline, I guess helped you find some acreage or 1 or 2 acres near that area, and just helped you with all that, if you would like, if that's something that would help you out, basically.
Well, it would. I mean, if you know of anything right in that area,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if I could pick up a couple of acres, I think that'd be plenty for him.
Yeah.
I know that 2 acres across the road there, it goes from River Road clear over to the Dumas Highway.
Because it sounds like the most important thing for you is for somebody to give you the time to move out of there, move all your things out to that next place, and also to I guess facilitate you trying to find some acreage where you can move your nephew to. Sounds like those are.
That's number one thing,
Mm-hmm.
really, because I have the all I have to do. The 4 guys are going to come this week, and then I can get the movers. I had him lined up, and I had to put him off. So I mean, I can be completely out of there, my part, within the week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I say, my whole house, all of my belongings are out here in the shop building.
Okay.
My furniture in the house, and then I have one storage building in the backyard that's got all my fall decorations and Christmas and all that stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in boxes and on shelves and stuff. I mean, all they have to do is load it in a moving van and move it. But the main holdback right now that's going to hold me back is I need to find a place to put that trailer for him. And
Yeah.
once I get that done, then I'm out of there.
Okay. So I guess my other question is like, is there a range that you want to that you're looking to get? Because I mean, if I give you a price, then how do you know what you want and what you will take? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to understand that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
know what acreage is going for. I've got my husband just was awarded 100% disability to the veterans
Oh, okay.
VA, and I need to take his letter out there. They told me I don't have to pay property taxes anymore.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to be going out to Pratt anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go out there and talk to him. So I'll see if I can't find out from them what acreage is running in that area.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I can say is that's my number one holdback right now is finding a place to put that trailer and
Yeah.
his stuff off of there. Mine is going to move pretty quick.
And we can definitely help with that that aspect of things, get you somewhere to move that trailer for your nephew and all that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of knowing where you want to be, and if it makes sense for for the both of us.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
because I'm an investor, right? I'm looking to buy property to make some profit on. Not looking to get rich out of it or anything like that, but just to keep the lights on. But I'm also wanting to make it a win-win situation where you get what you need, you get a little bit of money in your pocket, and I can help you out with all of that. So I don't want to make you like a blind offer right now because again, I don't know where you're looking to be or how much do you actually need to get all that done. The 250, 200, I definitely can't.
Yeah.
Just
And that's what I told that guy this morning. I
just
said,
based on what houses are going for.
He said, you ought to be able to get 2.5 for it. And then another guy told me I ought to be able to get 3.25. And I said, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the kind of person to sell you something and not tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
Just like I told you about the cesspools. I want you to know up front that there are no septic tanks,
Mm-hmm.
cesspools. I'm not going to tell you something and not be honest with you about it.
Yeah, of course, and I do appreciate that. Is just because we also have to take all of that into account whenever making our offer.
Oh yeah.
Making
And I say I want to be fair about it. I'm not gonna try to
yeah.
Pull the wool over nobody's eyes.
Real quick, have you made any like updates to it recently? Like, I know it's well, at least from the information that I have, it's a 1955. Have you updated anything like kitchen?
1955 what? What's that?
The year of the mobile home?
Oh no! It's a 1978.
Or 1978? Okay.
And it's a Lancer. In the day in that year, Lancer was the #1 mobile home. It's got 2x4 studdings. It's got copper wiring. It's not aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the full 4-inch insulation in the walls, and then when they put the steel siding on there, they put another. I don't know how much, but there's more insulation. You don't hear nothing inside that house. I mean, nothing. You don't hear no traffic noise. The only thing you can hear is like firecrackers or even thunder. You don't hear a lot of, unless it's a really big thunder. It's so well insulated that you don't hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as the shape that it's in excellent shape. The flooring is relatively new. I've got the glue down planks in there, and I had that click lock stuff put in the dining room and the kitchen and the pantry going out the back door or the laundry room.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it when I first got it, but it started separating at the seams, and I hated it. So at the time, I was able to buy enough flooring to match what I had down in the rest of the house. So it's there at the house, and I'll let it, it'll go with the house. So, but that would be the only thing. And the flooring that's there is fine. It's just, I didn't like it because it started separating. And it's got a fireplace. And we used that fireplace every year. We used it for heat. We shut off the two. We don't have kids or anything. All we have is just our dogs. So we'd shut the 2 north bedrooms off and keep the fireplace going, and it just kept everything toasty warm in the rest of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So it kept our gas bill down to just minimum nearly. But I don't have a fireplace here. I'm going to have to get me a wood burning stove before winter.
Yeah. Okay.
If you see something like 2 acres, I think 2 acres would be plenty.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good size stretch across there. That 2 acres that's over there, and I think that'd be plenty.
Yeah, I mean the acreage, and I'm just kind of doing a quick search. 2 acres is gonna run you over $100K.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way. 100,000 for 2 acres?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm seeing here on Zillow. But I think that's closer to the city. That's closer to the city.
That's outrageous.
Yeah.
He may just have to go get him an apartment somewhere.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty! I can't believe that. I ain't gonna pay that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna pay no $100,000 for 2 acres of dirt.
Yeah, there's other for 75, but it's a little bit further. So it just depends on how much you yeah, how much you want to spend on
I'm
that.
not near that. Uh-uh.
Yeah. But again, I'm kind of just trying to see what you would want to stay within.
What I would what?
The range that you would need basically for the property. Or how much you would be looking to get. I mean, is there a reason why you haven't possibly maybe looked at going with the realtor on this?
No, not really, other than the septic
Yeah.
versus the cesspool. And I figured if I went with the realtor, that would be one of the first things they would, raise their eyebrow about. Well, they wouldn't want to mess with cesspools.
Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely look to have everything pretty much in tip-top shape before they put it on the market, so you'd have to spend some money on that.
And I thought, no, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
See, it was an owner finance when we bought it,
Oh, okay.
and we I never paid a penny for a house payment. I had my house that I grew up in over on Brook Street, right off the boulevard there, Martin Road. I had that, and I had these 2 rent houses out here.
Jamil, you have somebody you can get on.
Those 3 rent properties paid my house payment, which was $717 a month, and it paid my utilities. It was the smartest investment we ever made.
Yeah.
But I think the people, they never said it, but my husband had got hurt twice and had one back surgery and was looking at another one. It wasn't even working.
Mm-hmm.
We was truck drivers, and we had a contract on a house over at Patelis. We were fixed to move over there.
Yeah.
And he got hurt. We were spending more time back over here at doctors and stuff than we were over there, so we let that go over there and came back to Amarillo, and we moved into that little house that I grew up in there on Brook Street. And my mother called me and she said, that house that you've always liked at the road here, she said, it's for sale. I said, really? So I told my husband, he said, you can buy it. He said, go get it. And I said, okay. So I got, it was Colwell Bankers. That realtor, he can't remember his name, but he was the mayor for a while. He died. I can't think of his name, but anyway, come to find out it was, it ended up, it was the owners financed it. And I think they thought they was going to get a big settlement because it was a workman's comp case.
Mm-hmm.
And we might have had done that, but my husband just kept having chronic back problems.
Man.
And it was degenerative situation. They told him, he said, you'll have problems the rest of your life. And so we lived out his settlement. We didn't get a lump sum or anything. And but anyway, it was the smartest thing we ever did. Especially to be unemployed. We had his disability, and I was working for Kelly Services.
Yeah.
At that time, yeah.
Okay.
That's how I got into the auto hauling industry with a guy. They sent me to. She said, I got the perfect job for you. And I said, what's that? And she said, the trucking company. I said, oh, cool. And I said, what would I be doing? She said, oh, some computer stuff. And I said, oh, whoa. I said, I've never even turned one of them things on. Of course, this was in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, I don't know the first thing about a computer. She said, oh, John's a cool guy. I said, he'll teach you everything you need to know. Well, we spent 20 years together. Every time he'd go from one job to the next, it was all of that was on contract. Car hauling was with the manufacturer, the Ford and Chevrolet and all that. And when one contract would run out, he'd go to the next one and he'd call me and say, well, let's go to work. So I spent 20 years, I followed him around, and
Nice.
that was going to be my retirement, but things
Thanks.
didn't work out like that.
Things
The
changed a
company
little bit.
The last company we was with went under. They had bought a bunch of new trucks in 2007, and they mortgaged all the old trucks, and they lost their sheriff.
Jeez.
I went to be an investigator. I've done 10 years as a contract investigator. Was my last job.
Man. You're retired now?
Yeah, I thought I
Nice.
wouldn't have. I've probably still been working, but my husband got down with that. He ended up having laryngectomy, and about the time I got him up and on his feet and going, well, my dad went down at 92, and I lost him in October of 2018, and
Sorry to hear that.
I just, I was tired. Time I went through all that with my husband and then that with my dad and stuff. Well,
Yeah.
I was ready to slow down.
Yeah. Sometimes we need that. But Ms. Joanne, just getting back to the property a little bit, I guess if we're able to help you out, like I said, with getting the property, which I know we can, getting that acreage, and also working with your timeline, like I said, and if we cover the closing costs of this transaction, I guess what would you entertain?
Acreage is the biggest problem right now. I've got to find a place to put that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's found a couple of places, and one of them could work out, but it looks like, I don't know. I wasn't impressed with it. And the other one's right over here off of Western, over here in Tierra Grande, and I told him, I said, my God, you'd walk out your back door, you'd fall down, you'd roll down the hill. I don't want something downhill like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I told him, I said, just keep looking. I said, we'll find something.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out, I mean, is if you would even entertain anything under 100,000.
It had to be way under. I ain't gonna give 100,000 for 2 acres. There ain't no way.
Okay.
Ain't no way. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I'm seeing properties.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm sitting on 5.928 acres up there where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home on it, in excellent condition, 2 rent houses and stuff. And nobody wants to give me more than 150, and that's got all that on it. And
Yeah.
saying 2 acres for 100,000, just bald acres.
No, they're not. They're not bald acres, and they're closer to the city. I think that's the big difference between that. They have everything, all utilities set up.
Out of the city limits.
But the thing is that there's other properties. There's a mobile home around that area where you're at that's listed right now for 160. It's been sitting in the market for 100+ days, and it's a 5.2. It's also a mobile home and same acreage, 5 acres. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're looking to get that number, the 160 or closer to 160, I don't think an investor is going to be anywhere near that. Any investor.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's okay for. The thing I'm saying is, just borrowed acres for $100,000. I can't sell my acreage that I've got. It's got all the stuff on it that's on it.
Mm-hmm.
For 150,000. That don't even make sense, does it to you?
No, the thing is that they're not bald acres, and they're also closer to the city, to Amarillo.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'd want to be close to the city.
Yeah,
not that close.
I guess that's the big difference between.
You know, where we're at, or even out a little further, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, and it may be that we can find something cheaper.
We looked at some property out at Riviera Park when we were kind of hunting around.
Hmm.
About even driving out there and see if there was anything out there for sale.
Yeah. So
I don't.
again, I wouldn't be anywhere near that 160 as an investor, or 150 that you're saying. If you're looking for something like that, I think your best bet would be to put some money into it and put it with the realtor. But it just depends on what you are wanting to do and what you're wanting to. If your most important thing is to get the most amount of money for it, definitely going with the realtor is how you're going to get that. It's just going to cost you a little bit more to do that. But if you
Yeah.
want speed and
I'm
efficiency,
not looking to get filthy rich on it. Let me say that.
yeah.
But we've done a lot. We've done a lot of improvements and stuff there. And I'm not gonna walk away from it, you know, and just let it go dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the 250, that was just a starting place. I know I won't get that much for it, and it's
Mhm.
because of the septic system.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I'm not gonna lead people into something blind. I'm gonna tell them, you know, hey, there's no septic. You're gonna have to live with cesspools or put septics in.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, no, I understand that. But I guess just to explain where I'm coming from, there I'm gonna have to put it a little bit under 160 when I put it on the market. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to put money into it, just make a couple updates, and then also have commissions, fees, all that that come with it. So that's why I'm saying like I would have to be like under 100. Um, but if that doesn't make sense, that's fine. I'm not always, the best fit for everybody. But like I said, if you're looking to get that 150, 160, your best bet is to go with the realtor. I know you're saying not that you're not looking to get filthy rich, but that's the only way that you're going to be able to get to that, the 150, 160.
yeah.
So,
Well,
yep.
I guess we'll just see. We'll just let it play. And like I say, I've got to come up with some acreage to get him off of there. So
Sounds good.
I've got to deal with that before I can say, look, I'm ready to sell.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had numerous people contact me and stuff. Most of them I don't ever even talk to. Even that guy this morning, was in one of the guys, Fitzgerald, I think's his name.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me a card 2-3 different times. What's his name? William Fitzgerald.
Uh-huh.
His name. He's contacted me several times, but I talked to him one time, and then he sent me cards and stuff. But like I say, I've got to get that done before I can even think about saying, yeah, I'm ready to sell. So
Okay. Sounds good. Well, if anything changes, just let me know. You can give me a call, save my number, and we can revisit. Okay.
you didn't ever give me a number or name.
Oh, my name is Chris. Chris Gomez.
Oh, you did say Chris.
Yeah, my number is 806
may hang up.
Hey, Rob, I got your online form about State Route 85. Call me back.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I'm buying your house.
45 minutes. I'll never get back.
Thanks, Mark.
Good man.
Please stay on the line.
Why didn't you stop me, bro?
I wasn't even listening, to be honest.
Ah. I was about to ask you for feedback, bro.
My fault.
That's the only reason why I stayed on there for so long. I was like, I'll at least get some feedback from Jamil. What's up, Caleb?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
he's on the
person is.
phone. My bad. No, you're good. You're good.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this
My
person
wife
is
is on.
available.
Mark, I got your money. What happened?
No, my wife just got here. She was grocery shopping.
Thanks,
I'm
Mark.
gonna go help her out and I'll come
Please
back.
stay on the line.
Who are you hanging up on?
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I got your money.
Thanks, Mark. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, Rob, I got your online form about selling your house on State Route 85. Give me a call back.
Sorry, the mailbox is. Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough. Hello,
Hey, is Mary there?
this is her.
Hey, I got your online form about selling your property over on Lake Street.
Yeah,
You still selling that?
I'm trying to, but it's not like I want to sell it right at this moment. If there's a good offer, I will.
What's the price you're looking to get for it?
70.
70,000. All right, I'm gonna pull this up, see if I can make that work. While I do, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
That's my rental. I'm trying to downsize. And then if there's a good offer on that, I'm gonna sell the other rental too. I have technically two houses to get rid of.
All right, is it currently occupied?
The one that we're talking about right now, it's occupied. The other one, the tenant just moved out.
All right, what's this one rented out for?
That one's $880 a month.
Okay. $880 a month. Bear with me 1 second here. All right, and what's going on for you to want to downsize now?
What's that again? Sorry.
What's going on for you to want to downsize right now?
My husband's sick and I'm the only one that's running it. So used to be he's my handyman fixing stuff. Now I have to hire people. So
I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on with your husband?
he's got some nerve damage issues. So
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, especially if you're saying he used to be your handyman and now you got to sit here and fork out money all the time. How you guys bearing with that?
I mean, handymans are expensive. Um, yeah. It's like extra expense that I don't want to deal with anymore.
Mhm. Is it still cash
It's not
flowing?
like I have to
I'm sorry, what was that?
have to do it all the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time when they move out, there's a lot of repairs to do.
Okay. All right. So I mean, at this point, you don't have to do it constantly, but is it still like cash flowing, or you at least breaking even, or what's kind of the situation with that?
Oh, I don't have any issue in this one. That's the other house is expensive. So
It's expensive and the other one's vacant, which is why you had mentioned once it's vacant, that's when it gets expensive.
yeah, when they move out, a lot of your tenants don't care really. So when you come in, it's just like, okay, this is broken and needs to be fixed and all that. So
Yeah, that is true.
before you can rent it out to the next person.
Hmm. If that's the case, then why am I buying the occupied one instead of the vacant one?
I want to get rid of both houses. So
Mhm,
if there's a garage offer out there, I'll take it.
mhm.
It's
Okay.
not like I really need to get rid of it, you know. It's just if I have good offers, why not?
Hmm. And then I guess being that it's vacant right now, if nobody's able to come in with that good offer, then what's the game plan for you guys?
Oh, they're the one that we're talking about.
Hmm.
It's occupied. The one that I'm working on right now is just the tenant just moved out. We're painting the outside of the house and that's the other house that I was talking to you about.
Hmm.
And that one I get $890 a month for that one.
Hmm. All right. So I mean, is it feasible to just finish it up and run it out again, or?
Yeah, it's ready. I have like 13 people looking at it. I have 5 that committed and I haven't picked which one I want
Hmm.
because I'm being picky.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess then what would be like the line between dealing with the rental and handymans again versus getting it done?
It doesn't really matter to me. So like everything's done. Everybody is hired, it's paid. The house is ready for to move into whoever I pick.
Hmm. Okay. So let me ask you then, once the one that's occupied is all the way fixed up, do you know what it would be worth?
I'm not really sure, but the market's saying like 88, 90 because it's in the outside of the town. And that one don't have any issue with the occupied.
Hmm. Okay. Just because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, when I'm looking at rentals, there's two things I'm looking for. Uh, equity percentage and the rent rate. And it does seem like the rent rate at 70,000 would be pretty low. Do you know if there's room to like move that up at all or
What are you thinking?
no, I'm saying move the rent up.
Well, probably because I have one of my the one that's inquiring right now to me. He said that he is renting a 2-bedroom house in town and they want 1,100. I don't know which side of town he's renting, but that's what I heard. That's why they want to move into me because mine is 3-bedroom and I only asked for 890 on this house that I'm available.
Mhm. Mhm. Alright, so, I mean, it seems like you wanna get this done, I guess, in a blue sky scenario, how does this whole thing play out for you?
It really depends on what the offer is. Offer is good, we'll go for it. And if not, then I'll just wait for the next one.
Move to the next one?
The one that's offered.
Ah, okay. Is this something that you've been doing a lot or
No. I had this house for 2 years, maybe 3 years now. Then the plan was continue adding. But now that I'm the only one's working with all my rentals, I need to downsize because I'm working full time too.
you're working full time and dealing with multiple rental properties? That's a lot. How you managing that, especially if you're saying your husband isn't able to help you out as much anymore?
Yeah, but he's not like handicapped.
No, I get that.
He just, he couldn't do handyman job anymore.
Yeah.
It's okay. Then I don't have that issue with my rental once somebody move in and something goes wrong, I have insurance to fix appliances and whatever needs to be fixed. It's just when they move out.
Mhm.
Usually that's where I get like, oh, this door needs to be fixed and little things like that. If I'm the tenant, I don't want to move in with that house because this is crooked and I'm just picky like that, I guess. So if I look at it, if I don't want to move into that house, I'm not gonna let you move into the house. That's just something I look at it.
Yeah. So you just had to turn over one property. I guess how much more do you want to deal with that?
What do you mean?
How many more turnovers do you want to deal with, especially since I got to go hire these expensive handymen?
It doesn't matter to me what's going through those things. It's just for me right now, if the better offers come to my hand, I'll go for it. If not, then I'll just continue renting it out.
Have you had any offers yet?
This is literally the first time I talk to anyone. I get a lot of phone calls. I don't know how it happens, but you're my first one that I talk to.
Okay. I guess what was the thing that made you fill out the form on our website?
There's a lot of ads on Facebook really about it, and for some reason my Facebook get flooded right away.
Hmm.
So I'm like, let's try that and see how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true what they said online. I mean, you see all the ads on Facebook about cash offers. And you don't have to think about these. You don't have to think about that. And you don't have to empty the house type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pictures are like horrible, like hoarder's house. That's kind of unbelievable that people would buy for it. my house is not like that. It's
Yeah.
just that scene. And I don't know what you guys are doing is like that, but
Yeah, so most of us, like I said, we're looking for two things: equity percentage and the rent rate. Being that this is tenant occupied and everything like that, it is um we have to look through at it through those lenses. Is not an option just to flip it. So I mean, I guess if offers came in somewhere in between 25 and 30,000, would it kill you?
yeah, definitely. That's like I bought a house like double that offer. Like there's no way I'm gonna take that offer.
I guess
And I have a mortgage on the house, so
how much is owed on it?
it's 59.
Oh, 59. Yeah, there's not much wiggle room there. Uh, what's your monthly payment? All in principal, interest, taxes, insurance.
778.
778, and it's rented for 880. Oh, there's not much room for cash flow there, huh? Either.
No, but it's staying on their own, so.
That is true.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just shoot straight with you here. I don't think an investor. Well, I don't think an investor isn't going to be able to pay what you need, even to be able to pay off the mortgage.
Okay. Well,
Um, so
thanks for being honest with me.
yeah, I think your best bet would be A, continue to rent it, or B, get the tenant out of there, fix it all the way up, and then list it on the open market. But an investor cash can't pay what you would need.
So normally you guys like this ad is like half of what the house is worth is
N-
what you offer.
No, not necessarily. It like I said, so for a neighborhood like yours, we'd be looking for between a 1.5 and really closer to 2% rent rate, which pretty much just means if I buy it for 50,000, I would want it to rent out for 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say yes, 50,000? I'd want it to rent out for somewhere around 1,000. Um, but the numbers they just don't pencil out here, unfortunately. Um, I do wish you the best of luck, but it's just I can't.
It's not like
Yeah,
I'm in a hurry to do it anyway. I just when there's an offer, it's good, then it's good. It's not, then I'll just keep renting it out. Thanks for your call.
you as well.
Okay.
Bye bye. I was just talking to Caesar about that earlier, like checking the mortgage history before trying to go all deep. Did you sense motivation there? Because I don't think she was motivated. I was just digging for nothing.
I heard some of the conversation, not all of it. Kind of like towards the middle there, but it's kind of hard. I don't know. I would have to like listen back to it, but so that's one thing that I've noticed. 'Cause I've done that too. Like one of my first questions, not first, but like before I get deep into a conversation, is that I try to ask them like, how much do you owe on it, right? Because it's like especially like for example, how much does she owe?
59. PropStream said 57. Either way, it's not nowhere near a deal.
Yeah, so like if how much what did she say she was looking for?
70.
And what's like do you do like what Caesar calls like the sniff in the air
Yeah,
while the phone's ringing?
not when the phone's ringing, to be honest, because my pickup rate is so trash. But yes,
Okay, so yeah, so when you look at like what's already sold on PropStream, like what would you say is like the ARV?
Between 120 and 130. It looks like investors are paying between 30 and 50. 50 on the
Okay.
absolute high end.
Yeah, so that's yeah, so like as soon as I see that, like it does kind of indicate to me like if she's like if Prostri's telling me it's almost 60, she's looking for 70, then she must owe on it. Especially like after you talked about like her situation, what's the condition of it. So that's kind of like what tells me of like, okay, she must owe something because she's looking for this number, but she has this situation. So I asked them point blank, like, do you owe anything on it before even like making any offer?
Yeah. Yeah, that was 15 minutes spent unnecessarily. Oh well.
Yeah, I just spent like 30 minutes on like someone that's not even like they're motivated, I guess, but it's not worth it. It's just a piece of land they're trying to sell. Well, they're trying to subsidize the thing. Like they have a house on it, but they're trying to like sell like 10 acres from it.
Mm-hmm. Caleb, are you full time?
No, full-time W-2.
Me too. I was about to say,
Welcome to. He's in our club. He's in our club.
yup. I gotta
Yeah,
figure
I'm
out
trying to get out
something.
of it.
Same here. I gotta figure out something because, like, that first call, like, yeah, all day yesterday and even today, I feel very tired, sluggish, everything like that. But every single one of my calls yesterday, I felt like were trash, including that one from the follow up earlier. But it's like I gotta figure out a way to. I just gotta be better because, like, that woman told me yesterday, like, I fear for my life. Um, and then her phone died, and I couldn't get her back on the phone. And then she called. I called her today, and she's like, "No, my brother beat the shit out of me. He almost killed me." Like,
Oh,
What
damn.
the heck?
yeah, these are like real crazy situations. It's like, bro, I gotta be better.
So is
I
that
gotta
why
be
she's
better
selling or what's?
finding she has property and like two motorhomes on it. She's selling the property. She already has something lined up in Vegas. She was falsely arrested, falsely prosecuted. Her brother was beating on her and somebody else, her neighbor, did something. It was a bunch of crazy stuff. I didn't even want to go deep on her yesterday because it was like she was already like very low. But she had still gave me a whole lot of information. But it's like
Yeah.
these people really need our help. Now, luckily, she has an actual end buyer that's going to give her $1,500 on Monday so she can get out of there. But I just got to be better. I can't
So
let
she was already
situations
under
like that
contract.
persist. No,
Oh,
she had sold another plot of land to that dude.
okay.
And no, she wasn't under contract when I had just called her this morning. But it was like if an end buyer is willing to put up money for her to get out of there, I'm not gonna involve myself because I don't
Yeah,
know anybody in this market. And to be honest with you, I was literally just gonna lock it up and sell it to the neighbor that she doesn't like. But it's like there's an end buyer that's already willing to get it done
Three,
for her. Why am I gonna
8,
involve myself
6.
when this woman's life
exactly.
is
Yeah, I mean, I know it sucks, but yeah, you just gotta kind of like move on from there. Not much you can do.
yeah.
Only thing you can do is just maybe text her like this week and just be like, "Is everything okay?" Because what if that end buyer doesn't come through?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta do something. I might have to go do some jumping jacks or something. Like my tonality's all, everything's off. Today and yesterday has not felt great. Yeah, I agree with you.
Firstborn,
that?
brother. Energy drink.
Might need it.
Please leave your message for 9-1.
Yeah, Monte, I went and just registered my van, so I got my Starlink. I'm actually gonna pack everything up tonight and head to a trailhead. So tomorrow you might see me dialing outside, as long as it ain't gonna rain too bad.
Damn. A little flex with the new Starlink and minivan.
Yeah,
That's what you need, bro. You need to
I
be out
know.
in nature. That's gonna pump you up.
7,
You're gonna be feeling
0.
free. Jamil, you an electrician, right?
Unfortunately,
So you know how to fix things, right?
yeah.
I need you to help me fix my dryer. I know it's not the same thing.
Please leave your
Yeah, that's a specialist kind of thing. Usually we just test voltage at the outlet, make sure that's good, make sure it's not like a fuse popped, and then after that we're like call an appliance guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the voltage is good. I just don't know what it is. My dryer is all what's it called? Basically dismantled.
Mhm.
I gotta check the burner on it, but we'll see. I hate to admit it, but it's the first time I used a voltage tester. I didn't know how to use it before today, so
You do now.
I do now. Learn something new every day. Caleb, where are you at?
I'm out of Massachusetts.
Oh, really? What part?
Like 45 minutes north of Boston and Lowell.
Oh, okay. I lived in near East Longmeadow, or I used to work in East Longmeadow. I don't know if you know where
Yeah,
that's at.
not
It's closer
exactly,
to the
but
south
yeah,
border of Massachusetts.
yeah, that's like probably 2 hours away from me.
Yeah. Massachusetts. Very nice out there.
Yeah, expensive, but
Expensive, is that what you said?
yeah.
Yeah.
I texted this guy, asking him if he's still looking to sell. He said maybe. He's gonna give him a call.
Maybe. What does it depend on?
Please leave your message
And just go straight to voicemail. Like you were just on a phone.
Hate those type of sellers.
Yeah, and like you fill out a form for it. It's like, are you selling? Or are you not?
Your
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to
Hi,
reach is not
I'm a call
available.
assistant recording this
Please
call for the
record your
person
message.
you're trying to reach.
Your call has been forwarded.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Man.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Christy, this is Caleb. Just reaching out about property there on County Street. Feel free to give me a call back if you're still looking to sell that property. Take care.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Call has been forwarded to voice.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Marcus?
Who is?
Hey, Marcus, this is Caleb. Just reaching out about property on Gilbreth Road, Northwest. Looks like you're interested in selling that property.
Man, get off my phone. I ain't heard no on no damn property on no computer. Get off my phone.
Are you not the owner? Okay.
Please leave your message for 80.
Your call has been forwarded. Your call has been. Your call
Chris, you
has
signed
been
up for Zolo
forwarded to
Club yet?
I'm planning to do that today.
Oh yeah, you got Hyros, right?
Hello?
Hi, is this Miss Mary?
This is Mary.
Hi, Miss Mary. This is Chris. I was giving you a call about your property on Southeast 12th Avenue. Looks like you had filled out a form looking to sell it. I'm just trying to see if that's still the case.
Okay, hold on, let me get so I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead and tell me what you were telling me.
Yeah. I was just saying my name is Chris. I was giving you a call because it looks like you had filled out a form looking to sell your property on Southeast 12th Avenue. Are you still looking to sell?
Oh, yeah, I'm in there. I want to sell my property. I don't know what it's valued at. But I just wanted to get some estimates and see how much they'll offer me for it.
Okay.
And, it's just been too much for me. I used to have help with it, but I don't have any help with it anymore. It's too much for me.
Oh man. And I guess when you say that it's too much for you, I guess what do you mean by that?
I would rather just give me a little apartment and have to worry about a yard and, trash and all that stuff. I just want a simple life. Like I said,
Okay. I guess is there a range that you have in mind that you're hoping to get?
Over 20,000, I think. At least it was 20,000 on up, I believe. It's I was gonna start fixing it up because I had some people living in here
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't take care of it, and so I was gonna get a loan and start fixing it up and all that. And my kid said, "Mom, sell it as is. Don't worry about fixing it up." And I said, "Yeah, you're right." So that's what I'm looking at.
Okay. Perfect. I mean, we definitely buy properties, as is, so you don't have to worry about, doing anything else to it. We're just like, looking to see.
You can come look at it if you want. I'm here today.
Okay.
For a little bit longer. I got stuff to go do, but I don't know if you want to come by and look at it.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I can definitely send my partner out there. I'm in San Antonio myself, but I do have a partner that's there in Amarillo. And if I guess if we're close on price, we can definitely go ahead and have him go out there and just take a look at the property, make sure everything is how you say it is.
Yeah, I mean, everything works. I live here right now, and but like I said, I just want to downsize. I don't want to have to worry about yard, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, the people that were here didn't take care of it, so I don't want to mess with this and that. So
Okay.
you're welcome to send somebody to look at it, give me a quote. And I told my daughter, I don't know what it's worth. And she said, Mom, call the people that buy houses
Uh-huh.
and then get a few estimates and then we'll talk about it. I'm trying to wrap this up hopefully the next couple of weeks. I've been looking for a place. I go to a couple of places, but I just want away from the neighborhood and downsize and not have to worry about house, yard, all that. So
I guess have you already looked into like I know you mentioned apartments earlier. Have you looked into all of that and how much you would need for it?
yeah, because I live on the east side, and I'm looking. My kids live over there on the west side, so I'm thinking something closer to them. Winter's coming, and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. So I said, if you're welcome to come over and send somebody or whatever, just call me. Let me know when they're coming. So I met my daughters or my sisters, and I'm always running around. And then let me know
I got somebody coming over or whatever, and then I'll make it a point to be here.
Yeah, yeah. I guess like, how long have you, before I ask that, I know you keep saying that you had somebody in there. Like, was this a rental property for you or?
Well, I've been here. I had my son 36 years ago, and the day that I moved out of the hospital, I came to this house. I've been in here that long. I moved away about 4 years. I went to spend some time with my folks in California, and then my mom got sick, so I had to come back and take care of her.
Okay.
But I've been here for years and years. But like I said, people are over here, didn't take care of it. So I don't want to say it anymore.
And I guess like when you say they didn't take care of it, what I guess what has to be done to the property?
Because I was in the hospital, and my son does drugs, and he found out I was in the hospital, so he got some people in here. When I was in Dallas, and they were living in here. They made a mess, and so yeah, I had to get him out. And then I was in the hospital a couple months ago, and they broke in. He found out I was in the hospital, so let me call my friends and stay up a little bit. So yeah, they made a little bit of mess, and I don't want to mess with that. So
Gosh.
I boarded up that window, and then I just decided to cover it with some siding. And then they broke in through the other window. So I now have a broken glass in the other window. And so, yeah, and I have a trespassing thing on him. So in case he comes around. But it was my son and his druggy friends. So I don't want to mess with that. My kids say, man, just get out of there.
Yeah.
To where my son doesn't know where I'm living, So
Man.
that's the situation. Everything works. I have electricity, my water, everything's on. I live here, and but I don't want to mess with the repairs and all that.
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like the most important thing for you is just to move out of there, start new in an apartment where you don't have to take care of the yard or anything like that, and you don't have to deal with all these, things that you need to fix on this property.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, because my son's a problem. My neighbor wants my home, but she just wants to pay me here and there, and I said no. I just want to do it. Hire a lawyer, do it right, get rid of it. I don't want this. I'll give you whatever I can, whenever I can, that kind of stuff. I just want to come up with a amount. I'll be transparent with you. I'm calling a few people, have them come look at it. Get the highest bidder, sell it, and move on. Like I said, I don't know what it's valued at. So, so that way, getting people out here looking at it, I can get an idea. Okay, this
Hit her with
is what
Caesars. Are you looking for the highest offer the offer you can count on? And then get the door on the phone.
Just want to get some people out there, get estimates, and let's sit down, talk about it. And I got an appointment next week to see a place, and not have to worry about this anymore. And my neighbor, I'm kind of skeptical about that because I don't want to mess with payments and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're saying that you're looking to get several people there, get the highest offer and all that. I mean, are you looking for the highest offer, or are you looking for an offer that you can count on and that will close?
Yeah, basically that's what I'm going to do. Have a few people, about 3, to give me an idea, and just to sell it, highest bidder, and move on.
I mean, because I can offer you 100,000, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to close on that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'm trying to do it here. Hoping by the first week of September. First of all, like I said, I'm trying to find me a place.
Yeah.
And find me a place. And like I told my kids, you know what? I can walk out of here and not look back and start all over again. And I'm okay with that. So right now, next week, like I said, find me a place, get some people out here, get looking at it, and basically whoever offers me the most, set the offer, wrap it up, and move on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I offer you a number right now, you're not gonna move forward. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, you can come look at it. I prefer you to come look at it. And
Well,
my son's room, I
th-
have PSTD on that room right now. But I try to work on it and I close the door.
what do you mean,
It
Jamil?
reminds me of the life that he leads, you know? But like I said, I have broken
I was just
windows
asking, do you want help,
and
or you want to
I
try
tried
to
boarding
navigate
it
it
up
yourself?
so the best I could. But you can come look at it.
Yeah, the thing is, Ms. Mary, that I usually don't go look at properties until, I kind of agree on price, have something, on paper. Um, because I mean, from what you're telling me, you're gonna have other people go look at it, and maybe by the time that I go look at it, you already have it sold with somebody else. And then by that time, I'm already wasting resources, time, money as well, to go and do that. And
It's up to you. Like I said, I mean, because I don't want to lie to you. Come look at it. This is what I got. I'm being transparent about. Look
Mhm.
around, look at the rooms, look outside, see what you think, and make me an offer. And because I don't know about how much it costs to repair all this stuff, and I'm
Mhm.
just I'm 68 years old. I don't want to mess with all this anymore. I used to
Yeah.
have the energy and time and all that. I don't want to mess with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I can make you an offer, I can help you get this done. I'm sorry?
My daughter's fixing to have a baby and she doesn't have time. So I just want to, like I said, just get rid of it. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, so hopefully by then I'll find me a place and
Yeah.
move out.
Well, my thing is, I know you keep mentioning that you want to do this pretty quickly within the next couple of weeks, right? But you're looking to get the highest offer from people. I mean, what position like would it put you in if somebody comes in, tells you I can do, I don't know, 100,000 and just waste 60 to 90 days of your life with an offer that is not going to close?
You're the second person I called.
Uh-huh.
So,
And I want to be the last one you talk to.
some people out here, but like I said, I've been busy. But and this next week I'll have more time, and so I can deal with okay. Let me get people out here.
Mhm.
But I mean, I call you back and say, okay, this is where I'm at, and you know what? I mean, if you don't want to waste your time coming out here, I understand that. I mean, I get it because you're a business as well.
Mhm.
But I want to be fair. Come look at it, walk around, make your own decision. You can tell. Since you've been into this, I guess you know more or less what it costs to fix things, windows, and all that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now.
I mean, what if I offer you your number? I mean, will you move forward?
How can you offer me a number if you haven't seen my home?
Well, you're telling me what needs to be done. I can get a number close to what I need to do on that.
The bedroom in the back, the window, one window, I had it boarded up and I put that siding on it. And then the other one, they broke in again, and then they broke in again, and so I just have some wood over it.
What do you mean by that, Jamil? How great you are doing this from home?
I have been doing this for some time. I do this, me and 1,000 other investors. We do stuff like this day in, day out. We always, are relatively ballpark just from that first conversation from whatever you told us.
I went in through that one. I was like, damn
When
it.
she's mentioning people breaking in and stuff like
The
that,
window on it.
use
Like I
all that.
said, she's
Somebody
fighting
comes
over
in
it.
and waits 60, 90 days, somebody
And
else
let's
breaks
see
in
what
your
else.
house.
The
Now
bathroom,
you,
I don't know
instead of
what the
20,000,
hell they did to it. When
what kind of
they came
position
out
is
the
that put you
bathroom,
in?
they had a lot of
You're saying you
tile
want it
and
done quick, but
that's
something's not
bad
adding up
stuff.
here. I'm just
And
confused.
I'm
Can you
like,
help me out? What's most
what
important
is
to you
that?
here?
They started taking my tile off and putting tile on that don't even match. And I had bought enough tile for the walls and the walls around it.
Mhm.
Well, they took all that tile and then they bought other tile that don't even match. and they started putting it on there, and I was like, oh my God, why they did that? I have no clue. So
Yeah.
right now, what I did is I put a shower curtain over that, and I just covered it. So you have to tile that area, the 2 windows,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really, I think, the biggest problem. I mean, my walls will have to be painted. I was going to start doing all that because, yeah. So they told me don't mess with it.
Yeah.
So, and I bought the wood, that, what do you call it, the flooring for my kitchen, and I never got it on. It's at my daughter's house.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that was going to do it never showed up. He did the living room, and then when I went looking for him to do the kitchen, he never showed up. He told me the next week, and I finally gave up on him. But I
Yeah.
got the flooring for the kitchen, and yeah, that's about, I think, the worst case scenario that I
Yeah.
know that I can see. But
Well, Miss Mary, I just want you to not have to deal with all of this anymore. And my biggest worry is that somebody's gonna come in here, offer you the moon, waste 60 to 90 days of your life, and then you're gonna possibly have other people break into the house, do more damage. Then the property's value is gonna keep going down. So,
no, I got
I mean,
the police over here. They, because it's my son. My son's a problem.
yeah,
They already know who he is, and the neighbors keep an eye out on him.
mm-hmm,
And the other day he came, he got arrested. I called him. I said, my son's on the property. They took and
yeah,
arrested him. He does have a trespassing on around my property, and the neighbors know that as well.
mm-hmm,
But it was the problem because he would bring his friends in here, bring girls in here, and I'm like, no, not acceptable.
yeah.
But yeah, so
I mean, but there's a lot more crazy people out there that, do this as well, that go and just break into houses and all that. So, I mean, not just your son. And I guess that's what I'm trying to get to. But again, I know you keep mentioning that you're trying to do this quickly, a couple weeks. I can get it done and closed in about 2 weeks at the most. Obviously, we would have to go through a title company and do everything like that. But again, I just don't want to get into a bidding war, keep wasting your time with other people when I know I can get close to what you're looking for and get it done within 2 weeks. So if you want to keep, and I understand where you're coming from, with trying to get the highest offer, but then again, like, do you just want to hear a high number, or do you want to hear a number that can close within the time frame that you're looking for?
yeah, like I told my brother, I don't know what it's worth, and he's like, my daughter just call those people and see what they tell you, and then
Yeah.
we'll meet up. And his
Yep.
house isn't that bad. It just, like you said, you're alone. And I sometimes I get my grandkids come stay with me at night or whatever. But
Hmm.
it's just too much for me anymore.
Yeah. I mean, from what you're telling me, yes, it's gonna need quite a bit of work and quite a bit of money to get it, updated and back to where, it can compete with other houses in the market. And my partner and I, we've been doing this for the last 5 years, specifically in Amarillo and also in Lubbock. So we buy properties in those areas all the time. So again, I kind of know what the property's worth with everything you're telling me that needs to be done. I do think I can be at that, close to that number that you're telling me. But again, I don't wanna enter a bidding war. If I do give you the number, I want to make sure that I can send you an agreement and we can kind of go over it. We can bring your daughter into it and everything, and just, get the process started so that I can get it done within your time frame.
My daughter thinks like we don't know anything about properties.
It's in Amarillo, so
25
JW.
on up. She said, Mom, how much are you getting for taxes? And I said, I think it's valued at 40 something I don't know what it's valued at. Because I'm on that disabled taxes with the low interest.
Uh-huh.
So I have some kind of program that I'm with my taxes where they're really low. So I haven't paid it. I could pay when I die or as I go or whatever. So I have my taxes to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm just going to pay that when I sell the house. And so, but I can't remember. I was looking for, but I put all my paper stuff in my daughter's garage.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the taxes, but I think it was like 40 something that the tax fee me for.
I-
And but I can't remember the exact amount. But she says, Mom, I think you can get 25 on up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, let's just see what they tell me. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, from what I see here, it's around 45, I think, from the information that I'm getting, that it's valued at. But again, I can get close to that number that your daughter said, but I just want to make sure that you're able to move forward, because I don't want to get into no bidding war with anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can come look at it and see for yourself what I'm talking about. But yeah, because I want to be transparent. I mean,
Yeah,
look at it and
and I will go look at it. I will go look at it, but again, my process, I don't want to change my process. I need to have something in paper where we agree to a price, and you won't look to sell it to anybody else.
well, all I can tell you is the way we want to do it is look at it, give me a quote. Then we're going to have a meeting in a couple of weeks, hopefully by the end of the month. And because I started to do this a while back, and then I got sick. I got really sick.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything went on hold. And so now I'm a lot better, where I can take care of, not have to let people take care of my stuff. And so right now what I'm doing is it sounds terrible, but I'm taking care of my funeral stuff.
Yeah.
And all of that, because I was, when I went in, they said I was end of life, and they had me call my priest and my family, but
So-
somehow I survived. So now that I'm back to where I can take care of all this, I want to take care of all this, not leave it to my kids. And my daughter said, Mom, I don't want to mess the house. I don't want to mess any of that. And I said, I understand that. So I said, well, let me get busy. So that's what I'm doing. I said, okay, Mika, my goal is by the end of the month, have a place by the end of the month, and have all these wrapped up, hopefully no later than the first week of September.
Mm-hmm.
And with my hands clean and keep moving, you know what I mean? And I don't
Yeah.
want to go live with her. She's got a baby, and I have a daughter moved to Albuquerque. So, yeah.
So, Ms. Mary, I know you said you had talked to other people already. I guess where are they coming in at? Like, what are the numbers that you're getting?
I couldn't hear what you said.
I said, can you hear me now?
This stupid hearing aid does not work right. So I'm messing with my hearing aid today. It's just not working right.
Can you hear me?
Talk a little bit louder, but
Hello?
but
Can you hear me now?
I understand what you're saying as well, because you got, your work and time and all that. But on my side, I want to be fair with you. Come look at it, see what I'm talking about, and you might be interested. You might not be interested. I do have other people interested in my home because they live and their kids live in the area, but I don't want to miss the payments. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess with none of that.
So, my first question, I know you say you're talking to other people or have talked to other people. What are the offers that you're getting from them?
Well, no, they haven't. They just said, will you take payments? And how much do you want? And I told the two people that have come up to me when they found out. And I said, first of all, I don't know. I said, I need to call people out here, have them look at my house and give me an estimate. And then once I get an idea more or less what my house is valued at, then I'll say, okay, this is what I've been offered. If you can match that, pay me cash, go for it. But I'm not willing to take payments like rent. I'll pay like rent every month and take it off the balance. I don't want to mess with that.
So
Yeah.
so what is that number that you said if they could match that, then go for it? What is that number?
Yeah, I'm thinking anywhere 25 to 30. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my daughter's thinking too. So as close as we can to that number.
Okay. I thought you said you wanted 20 earlier.
And that's what I'm praying about it. And hopefully somebody that can come and make a home out of it, you know. And I've lived here for so many years, but it doesn't need a good paying job, and flooring in the kitchen, broken window, the other one replaced, the one that I have just covered. But yeah, like I said, I'm being honest. I don't want to mess with none of this stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm. So we started. I mean, at the beginning of the conversation, we started at 20,000, and now you're saying that if somebody comes in and pays you 25,
I'm gonna
you'll be
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start at 25. Because
Uh-huh.
even my brother says, I think he says, start at 20, 25. He said 20, I think is a little bit low. Start at 25, and then let's see what they tell you.
Uh-huh.
And he said, but I would not go less than that. And I said, okay, let me see what they tell me.
Yeah.
And that's our moment.
So if I were to offer you 25, does that move the needle today?
Yeah, that's the minimum I'll take, 25.
No,
And,
but
I have another question.
Mhm.
If you're interested in purchasing my property, am I going to have closing costs and all that, or is it just straight? How does that work? Because I'm going to pay my taxes, get rid of my taxes, you know, be free.
Yeah.
And I have my kids. I don't want them to worry about my taxes. And is that taken off of the purchase price? And am I going to have a closing cost amount?
So with me, you won't have any closing costs. The number that I give you would be net to you minus any liens that you have on the property or any taxes, the prorated taxes for this year. Or any taxes that you might owe on the property.
And then I was going to see also
Mhm.
on liens on the house, because a while back when I was going to sell it, I had one lien on the house, and I said I have a lien on the house. And it was a hospital bill, like for 400 and something, 400. It was, I don't remember. It's less than 1,000. So I went to the courthouse and I got a copy of it, and I said, "What do I do with this?" And they said, "Contact this number." So I did all this, and they couldn't find a record of it.
Yeah.
Many years ago. And so I said, "Well, what do I do?"
Mhm.
And she says, "Well, don't worry about it, because they can't even find record of it."
Mhm.
I called the courthouse, because back then you would just pay for a copy and they would give you a copy. But she says now you got to go in and look through that machine and all that. My friend was telling me that I could go through a title company and they can tell me if there's a lien on the house.
Yeah, whenever we go through the whole process, like I said, we go through a title company to protect you as a seller and me as a buyer. And any taxes, any liens that are attached to the property, those will come up, and those will be paid off from your portion of the money. So, for example, if we go ahead and move forward with the 25, if you owe any liens or anything like that, that will come out of the 25. However, I will cover any closing costs. There's no realtor commissions or anything like that. So, like I said, the 25 would be net to you, minus any taxes that are owed or any liens that are attached to the property.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I figured.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to happen. Taxes and like I said, they couldn't even find record of my lien. That was a few years ago when I decided to do all this.
Mm-hmm. You're okay there?
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Are you okay?
I have COPD, so this
Oh.
vaping. I smoked for too many years. So
Oh,
it
man.
affected me. But well, think about it. Give me a call.
Well,
We
Miss
can look at it.
Mary, I'm ready to move forward. What I can do is, if you're okay, if you're good with the 25, I can send you an agreement right now. We can go over it together and move forward, get this process started, so we can get you out of there in the next 2 weeks or so.
Okay, well, my daughter's waiting for me right now, but my dog got out, and I'm waiting for him to get back. But if you want to, call me tomorrow so I can get damn hearing aid working right. And and then we'll discuss it more.
I mean, if you're going to be with your daughter, I mean, we can go, all three of us can go over it. That way you have your daughter kind of looking at it, and I can answer any questions she might have.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably best because I have this hearing problem right now with this stupid hearing aid. I lost my hearing aid, and my sister lent me hers. And
Yeah.
she's not as deaf as I am. And I'm struggling with it because I told her, you're not as deaf as I am. So I'm struggling with it. But I think what I'll do is I'll have my daughter call you.
Okay.
And you can relate to everything you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way we can, instead of me having to tell her everything, you can tell her.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I think it's better to have your daughter present. That way, you know, if she has any questions, I can answer those, and that way we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Make sure everything.
That will work better because since I'm just going to go over there, relay everything you just told me,
Yeah.
then that way she can have questions for you, and then we can take it from there.
I guess.
She's the one that's going to help me make a decision.
I guess when are you going to see your daughter? I know you said you're going to see her today, but what time?
Took off, so I should see her in the next hour.
Okay, I'll give you a call back in an hour.
And then I have your number. So let me see what her, I know we're gonna eat, but I don't know if she invited anybody over there or not. But I'll give her your number. And then if they can you call this number? They call me, they're interested in the house. And if you ask them what you have to, let him tell you what he told me. And then we'll decide.
Well, I mean, if you want, or what I would like or prefer is for you to give me her number. That way I can give her a call and kind of communicate with her once you're there. So I guess could you give me her name, your daughter's name and the number?
Yeah, I'll give it to Olani because she does not like me give her number. My daughter's just not. Yeah, Mom, they give me my number away. So what was your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go meet with her and say me how to call this man. And then I'll have her call you because I don't know if she has people coming over or not to the dinner. And then y'all can discuss everything.
Okay, so you say you're going to be with her within the hour?
Yeah, I should leave here in the next hour.
Okay.
Over there.
All right, sounds good. I'll give you a call within the hour or two and see if we can connect. Okay.
So, like I said, depending if she has any company or not, then she can sit down and talk to you. If not, at least I'll tell him, at least text him, give him some kind of heads up on when you can call him. And then, that way y'all can discuss it. Because I'm sure she's going to ask you questions. And she won't have this hearing problem that I have right now.
Yeah, I can answer any questions she might have. So that's no problem.
And I'm going to try to get my dog in so he took off. So I got to go look for my dog and take off over there. And then hopefully you'll get a text from her here.
Okay.
That's what I'm fixing to head over there in the next hour. And then hopefully you'll get a text from her. That way you have her number, her name, and everything. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good. I'll do that. If not, I'll call you within the hour. Okay.
I talk with her.
Sounds good, Miss Mary. I'll be in touch here soon.
Okay, you'll hear back from us.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Great call, great call, great call.
Appreciate it. I think it was a hearing more than anything, but she was just, I feel like she wasn't answering most of my questions. But
Yeah.
it was I guess it was a good call.
He was never going to give your daughter's info. That said, listen back to that part of the call. You listen tense/uncomfortable asking for it.
You sounded tense, uncomfortable. No confidence. Yeah, I could see that. I could see how I was, I guess maybe being pushy.
I think like kind of like more like monotone. Just kind of like, yeah, I understand, you know,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like that. I think what he's trying to say is like when she's saying that she had like when she was saying that people were breaking in and stuff like that, you gotta be, oh man, it's very tough to. I imagine it's very tough to have a property that you're having, you know, that go through and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
I wasn't uncomfortable asking for it. I guess it was more of I guess it was, I don't know if I didn't know exactly how to ask for it and I was just kind of direct. Just like give me the number. I couldn't think of any other way to go about it at that moment.
well,
Not
so
that I was
I don't know if you
uncomfortable for it.
I don't know if you were seeing like the messages. Um, she said that she was looking for another property, right?
Hmm.
So
She was looking for what, sorry?
didn't she say at the beginning that she was looking at other properties or something like that?
No, she was looking for an apartment.
Did you ask her like
She
how
wasn't gonna
much
buy a
are
house.
the apartments?
Yeah, so she hasn't looked into like the cost of stuff of the
Okay.
apartments, but she said that she wanted to stay within the 20 to 25. Now
Okay.
this is I don't know if you know JW within TU. It's one of his leads. And in the notes, he already went to look at the property, and she hasn't signed with him. So I
Yeah,
was
I
just
mean,
like going for, if I can get her a few more thousands, then maybe I can get her to sign and not have to go
yeah.
through that whole bidding war thing that she wants to do.
So from what I was hearing, like the conversation, it's tough because in my mind, it sounds like she is trying to do like the traditional route without a realtor. Like she doesn't understand like what you as an investor is doing, right? So you
Hmm.
kind of gotta like educate her on that. Like, hey, I'm an investor. I do this virtually because X, Y, and Z, which you did, right? You don't want to waste time having people go over there because time, money, and whatever.
Yeah.
But in her mind, it's like you have to come to my property to see what's going on. Because like,
Hmm.
did she ever explain like this is the first property I've owned, or like I don't really do this that much? Because if she did, or if that's the case, then she doesn't understand like what an investor does. She thinks like traditional real estate of like people go view houses, they look at Zillow, Redfin, whatever, but they go and see the house to be able
Yeah.
to like make an offer. But she's just trying to do it without the the real estate agent side of it. So that's where you
Hmm.
gotta be like, hey, I'm an investor. I try to solve problems, you know, via buying cashes, whatever. So you
Yeah.
gotta educate her on that. So you did a little bit with like why you don't go and view the property, but you gotta tell her more of what you're trying to accomplish, right?
Yeah.
That's what High Roll was saying the other night of like, hey, I'm an investor. I'm trying to put as much money in your pocket as possible. Let's try to do this, right? But she's more of like you gotta come out because she's probably old school. She doesn't understand real estate like we do. You know.
Heido actually told me to take that out. He had told me that to use that, like, I'm an investor trying to make, like, put as much money as possible in your in your pocket. But then afterwards he texted me, he's like, you know what, just take that out and just go straight into, like, it looks like the most important thing is this and that, which is what I
Yeah, I
tried
mean,
to do. But I don't think I
yeah.
did a great job, but I was trying to practice, I guess, that.
Yeah. Well, like my whole thing is like she's elderly. Like I don't think you're ever gonna get to her regardless, right?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
already has a hearing problem. She's saying that she's trying to get the highest price because she doesn't want to feel like she's just basically giving away the property. So in those
Mhm.
instances, obviously you said that you can talk to the daughter and whatever, but I just think with the seller like that, you're just never really gonna get there, you know?
No.
So it's just better like cut the conversation and say like, hey, let me talk to your daughter, or let's get your daughter involved, or whoever's helping out, and that way, you just don't keep wasting time. Because she kept going in circles of like, I'm not gonna be selling the property until you come and see it, whatever, this and that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, once she said like, oh, do I like something about like the closing costs? I thought you were in. I was like, okay, she's really gonna be more open
Mhm.
to the whole not having to see the property.
Yeah. I guess we'll
But
see.
then she went back into it. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna give the daughter a call here in about an hour, or not her daughter, but give her a call. Hopefully she's with the daughter. If not, I'll
yeah.
just follow up. So we'll see. But I appreciate the feedback from you, Caleb, and also Caesar and Jamil.
So we're here for.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah, Brian, that's who it was. I got a follow up from last night. I'm about to call him in a second. Gotta figure out which number I called him on.
I'm probably gonna be hopping off here in a couple minutes.
Me as well. I'm gonna go do laundry and stuff before I do that second stream.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I'm buying your house.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Perfect.
Oh,
Hey, Shannon.
hey, what's up?
Hey, it's Mark from last night.
Okay.
Yeah, is Brian around now?
Yeah, he's here. He's here with me.
Hello, Brian. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Yeah, so I just wanted to move forward and see if we can get this ball rolling.
What house?
Okay.
All right. So let's see here. If I remember correctly, we were at 20,000. We'll get this closed in about 30 days or so.
Okay.
That was the plan, right?
Yeah.
And of course, as is, because I don't expect you to put a new roof on this place.
Right.
All right. So bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna get this sent over to you guys, and like I said, we can go over it, and then we can get the ball rolling as far as everything else. I would say what does access look like, but I wouldn't be surprised if the front door's just open.
Oh, we've got it boarded up.
Okay. What would access look like?
Anything goes in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Now, Shannon, you're not on record, right?
No,
Okay, so is Brian the only one that needs to sign?
yes.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I only need a couple of minutes to get this written up and sent over to you guys. What's kind of how's your day been going?
Oh, we both just worked overtime today.
Yeah, me as well. I think all of us are. What do you guys do for work?
Brian works at a screw factory, and I work at the Sara Lee factory. Brian makes screws, and I make pies. Nuts. Bolts and nuts, yeah.
What's that like?
Really oily.
Why y'all abandoning me?
Yeah, he has to run 5 different machines.
Oh man.
We both just had 11-hour days.
Ooh.
Yeah, I went in at 3 and got off at 2:30, and he went in at 5.
Yeah, it's gotta be tough. How often are you guys having to do that?
I worked last Saturday too. So, whatever they tell you,
Yeah, it's gotta be tough. Is selling this gonna help you out with that, or?
Oh, we're here to work,
Mm-hmm.
If you do a title closing, where will the title closing be at?
I have to call around just because, as you know, I have to just call around and see who can do it the quickest. Because I'm sure you guys want, to get funds as soon as possible, right?
Yeah. I know that they have a title company in Manistee that will go to Newberry.
Okay.
Also in Manistee.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him for sure and make sure that if they can do what we could do and get it done quick, then we'll go there. If not, then I'll let you know for sure where we're going.
Okay.
What should we be doing as far as access goes? I know you have it boarded up now, but is there any way we could put like a lockbox on there, or is the front door pretty much shot too?
It's boarded up. Nobody's going in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to take the boards off and then put a lockbox on the door.
The door is still on there, but I don't think it shuts.
All right. I guess worst case scenario, we'll just take the boards down, put them back up. Does that work?
Yeah. I'll take the boards down and then put them back up. There's for your dad. Put it up somewhere.
All right. So that works for that. Bear with me 1 more second. I'm almost done. Oh, come on, computer. Today's date. And David. Legal description. Was this West or East Avenue D?
West.
Okay.
Because there is an east side, but that's not the popular side. West side is the popular side.
That is good.
The east side is where all the trailers are.
Yeah. It's a shame because I'm looking at the pictures from when you guys bought it compared to a street view of it now. It's definitely unfortunate.
We know.
All right, let's double check this. Today's date.
Are you using Ventimiglia Shannon email address?
Yes. Did you want me to use a different one?
No, that's fine.
All right. Today's date, Brian Gofar Investments, Avenue D, legal description, 20,000. Michigan seller and myself. So it will be in your inbox in about 5 seconds.
Who will be at the closing? You? Yourself?
What's the question?
Who will be at the title exchange?
So I personally will not be there in person. But you guys are, free to go there. I'll just be signing from my office as far as a notary goes. You guys can go in person, sign in person if you want, and then collect a check or a wire.
Okay. So there'll be nobody there representing you then?
At the day of closing, no,
Okay.
probably not. I'm all remote, but you guys are free to go there in person, and then of course the title agents have to be there.
Okay.
So it should be in your inbox now.
All right. I'll go look. Okay, yeah, I got it.
This is one of them calls from last night that I was very upset with myself for. It didn't help that I'm on Discord and I'm watching Audrey pull a Caesar and go. Got me all nervous and crap. But it was just a subpar conversation.
Camille Watts.
That's me. Mark is a middle name. Jamil is my first name.
Okay.
That means that you're at the bottom of the contract. Did you have any questions or anything like that?
No.
You ready to get this done? Get some funds in your pocket?
Yep, I just hit I agree.
All right. Let's see. Yep, just came through on my end. So what I will do is I will get the ball. Usually I ask for pictures. I don't know. Bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry. Chris is on the phone. Damn. Um, she said they're not going in there. All right. So I'll get the ball rolling in the morning. Do you happen to have I don't want you to necessarily go in there now, but do you happen to have any pictures of it?
The fire damage or the house?
The house as it sits in its current condition. Just so we can see like what can be saved, what can't, everything like that.
I don't.
Okay.
I have the 4 pictures of it.
All right, that's fine. I'll get the ball rolling first thing Monday morning. Um, I it's boarded up. I might have to try to send somebody in there to get pictures and stuff, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And yeah, so I'm happy that you guys are willing to let me get this done for you guys, and I would definitely be in contact. Now, I don't know if I'm the first conversation you've had. I wouldn't be surprised if calls continue to come in. Uh, if that does happen, just let them know, hey, we're under, you and I are under contract. Your problem has been solved, and can feel free to send them my way, and I'm sure I'll have something for them to buy because all they want is buy is a house. I'm sorry, what was that?
Your number. That's Mark Watts.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'll be looking forward to hearing from you then.
All righty, yeah, just save my number so when I call, it's me.
Okay, if I can get any pictures of the house, I will send them to you.
All righty,
All right.
have a good one. Bye bye. Oh man, I should have been able to get that for way cheaper. Just a subpar conversation. It's all right. Um, Chris, you want to call it for now, or are you still since you're eating and stuff? Never mind. Got any callback? Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. I got a missed call twice from you guys.
Yes, sir. I think that you had filled out a form on my website. Is this Theodore?
Yes, speaking, yes.
Yeah, Theodore. So I got your online form about selling a property over on Boundary Street, it looks like.
Yes.
Are you still selling that?
Yes.
All right. Now the thing that came across mine, it literally just says Boundary Street. Is this like a plot of land that doesn't have a street address, or did it just not come across?
No, there's no. I have two properties.
You have two properties on one street, you're saying?
Yeah, there's a gas station and there's 2 houses and a shop and a sauna house.
A gas station, two houses, a shop, and what was the last thing?
It's a sauna house.
Sauna house. All right, and what's that address? All right, and then the other one?
It's the same. It's all on the same. All on the same property.
Okay. All right, now what's the price you're looking to get for those?
Oh, for the both properties, I have it at 450,000.
All right, and when you say had it at, is it listed? Did you have it listed at one point?
Yeah, it was listed with Realtor at 450 because it's a big property.
Okay. Do you still currently have it listed, or did you pull it back down?
No, I didn't renew my with the Realtor because they charge too much.
What are they trying to charge you?
By the time we got it sold, they would have. He told me it would have been like total would have been like 40,000.
Sounds about right. Yeah, sounds pretty
Because
accurate.
because here in Alaska, everything is expensive, and that would have been enough for me to get into a house because where I'm relocating, the houses here in Bethel are expensive.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So
Now,
the houses here where I'm trying to relocate is the houses here for just one house is like between 500,000 to 540,000, and that's just for one house.
yeah. So it looked like you had it listed for a year. In that whole year, what was the feedback you were getting?
Just a lot of people that wanted to buy the property, but the realtors told me that their credit or the banks do a credit thing, and some of them were debt to ratio, and they just didn't get approved because of the people that have car loans and other loans.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So my only concern is, well, I mean, I guess I didn't even ask you this question. Well, actually, I did. What's the price that you'd be looking for today? Because it didn't sell for a year to be able to get this done in, maybe a little bit more than 30 days, because we're talking about commercial stuff, but the next 30 to 60 days.
Uh, Within that time frame, dude, it's gonna freeze up here. We're looking at a month and a half before it's gonna freeze here in this area.
All right. So what's the price to get this? If we need it done quicker, I can get it done quicker, but that means more of a price cut, a haircut on your end. What's the price to get this done before it freezes over?
If well, I'm willing to take 400,000. I'm gonna for both properties because it's a big property.
All right. So my only concern is if you would have gotten the 450 or the 450, you would have netted about 410, which means then if I go get 450, but I have my additional business expenses, now I'm actually upside down. Especially being that I'm now going to have to worry about that freeze over. I mean, can you kind of help me out? What's kind of most important to you from selling this? What's kind of the goal?
Well, I mean, if I sold it, I would have to have at least the money to put down on a house because the buyers are buying two houses. They're not buying, and also the houses that you guys buy out there is just one house. There's no gas station or there's no shop too either. So basically, this is like I said, it's a turnkey business. It's a big property. It's not, you're not buying one house. You're buying. There's a 4-bedroom house and a 2-bedroom house. So it's a big property.
Hmm. I guess if nobody's able to come in and get this done for you in the next 30 days, what's the game plan?
No, I have other buyers I got other buyers that are interested in buying it. I'm just waiting for them to come up with the funds, and then so whoever buys the property, because I'm just waiting for them. But if they don't, then then it just sits on till I get the property sold.
So does it matter to you if this doesn't get sold in the next, 3, 6, 9 months?
Oh no, it doesn't matter because I own the property. It's all paid off. I own the property free and clear. I have the deed here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what even had you looking at selling to begin with?
No, I mean I'll just keep searching, because there's a lot of people out there that are moving here to Alaska that are interested in, buying property here in Alaska, and selling houses takes a lot of time. It's not like, like the car dealership where they sell cars every day. Houses it's a big item. Those items take a lot. There's houses out there that've been on the market for 15 years, and they're still on the market with the realtors. There's houses out there that are still on the market that've been on the market for years. They're still trying to sell them, but no one ever buys them.
So if that happened to you, do you care?
No, it takes time. It takes time to sell the property. You just gotta find the right buyer.
Okay. So is that right price better than or more important to you than getting it done in a timely manner and convenient as well?
I understand that. They, when they had fill out this application, when they posted, we buy houses, no fixing, no repair, no show, no nothing. We buy as is. And then when the people call me, it's a different story from what they placed the ad, that's on Facebook, because there's so many. We buy houses fast. We close within 7 days. All that stuff that I see on Facebook. It's all a lot of people, a lot of comments are saying it's a lie. They lowball you and all that stuff. They want to buy it very cheap and then resell it at a higher price.
Well, I mean, to an extent, yeah, that's what us investors do. So we come in, we offer speed and convenience, and try to solve problems if there's any issues with title or if you guys need any assistance in any way, shape, or form, we try to do our best to do that. But in exchange, yes, we do need to be able to make money ourselves. So everything you mentioned is true. We can come in, close very quickly. We can buy it as is. We can everything that you mentioned is 100% a possibility. But in order to do that, we can't pay retail. You know what I mean? Um, that's why I'm just trying to figure out like kind of what's the game plan for you. It sounds like time isn't necessarily an issue. I mean, what even had you looking at selling it to begin with?
If the buyer comes up with the money, you know, before like freeze
This
or
dude don't
if
answer
not,
my
then
questions.
I'll just, it is what it is. You know, uh, everything takes time. So if it doesn't sell, then I'll try again during the wintertime.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're saying if you're
There's
s-
no there, there's no
go
there's
ahead.
no property tax on the property. So because where the location is and like where I'm located too is we have no property taxes out here.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you're saying that what's most important to you here is making sure you net a certain amount in your pocket, then I think that your best bet would be to list it on the open market with a realtor. You're going to have to take a 10% haircut, but it's better than the haircut that you would have to take with me. I can get it done before winter time for sure, but it seems like that may not be as important to you. I can make it as convenient on you as possible, but um, like I said, I need a way to make money myself as well.
Okay.
So what's most important to you?
If the buyer, uh, well, if the buyers come up with the money or sell it to put down on a house, you know, then because I don't want to be homeless, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 100%. How much do you need down on a house?
Like I said, if I could put like at least $400,000 down on a house, because like I said, the houses out here are very expensive, and what I have is a big property. You know, I'm not selling you one house. I'm selling you a big property that has a shop in the house.
All right, I've already wasted
Where I
12
can
minutes and
run
37
my
seconds
shop
on this.
service there where the property is located.
Yeah, it sounds like you need to. It seems like you need to list it.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, I do wish you the best of luck on this, though.
Yep. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye bye. Way too
I
long in that
I
conversation.
couldn't pull it up on PropStream at all. Like even like
Yeah,
zooming in and everything. So 400,000 just sounds like too much for this area.
for sure. I don't even see anything that sold. My head went to like seller finance, but as soon as he said commercial, I thought seller finance. But it's like, who's buying this? Do you see where this city is?
Alaska, or is it in Alaska?
Yeah, it's in Alaska, but it ain't no Fairbanks. This is
In the middle
polar
of
bear.
freaking
It was
nowhere.
polar bear land. That's all that this is.
Hunting?
The only thing you're going out here for is to get eaten by a polar bear. I don't see anybody else coming out here.
There's no polar bears in Alaska, bro. It's Antarctica.
Oh,
There's brown bear. You still getting eaten up, anyways. Either way, but
yeah, it's over. Um,
that's definitely on the
I'm about.
bucket list for me, though.
Mm,
You're about to hop off?
yeah, I'm about to hop off, do some laundry, and then I'm gonna jump on. I gotta buy leads too for that second stream, and then, um, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good, bro. Um, I'm about to make just one more call and then I'll get off as well. I don't know
All
if
right.
I'll join later, but yeah. Oh no, but that's the 1v1, right?
I guess
No one
I
else gonna
guess
do this.
that's what it is.
You gotta show them, Doug.
Yep.
You
Closers
gotta get it
cage
done.
match. But yeah, just shoot me a text when you're like a couple minutes before you're done streaming, and I'll
You
and
can
I'll
you
go
can
stream.
you can shut it down.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, I guess you'll see me in like an hour and a half, but see y'all later.